Hello everybody, this is a very quick guide hopefully that I'm going to put before the industrial washing machine guide, because I just wanted to show all of you how you can back up your games and how you can enter the experimental version over here that I have over here, so you can try out the update for yourself. And also if you want to try concurrent updates that are coming, they will first release on the experimental branch, where you can just give feedback to the devs on their Discord and stuff like that. If you have encounter any bugs or anything like that, you can just give them some feedback. So I almost always play on the experimental version. And the first thing that you should do before you enter the experimental version, just to be safe, is to make a backup of your stuff. And you do that by going to this PC and going to your C drive, where you have your Windows installed, then to users, and just choose a user that's your user, and this time this one for me. And then you're just going to scroll down until you find the folder app data. If you don't find him, if you can't see him, then you have the folder hidden, and you can just go up here to view, show, and go hidden items. As you can see, now it's gone, and now if I activate it again, it will show up again. Then you go into app data, local, and then you just search for Cache Cleaner Simulator, saved, save games, and here you have your save game. And then you can basically just copy this folder and just put it anywhere. Put it on an external hard drive, on a USB stick, wherever you want to do it, and just be safe. So if anything happens, if it gets corrupted or anything, you can just throw out the old save and just put in the backup that you have somewhere. And now to the very quick point of how do you enter the experimental version. That's very easily done actually. Just search for it, right click, properties, and then you go to betas, and then beta participation. Over here you can just choose none, that's the standard, that's just the normal version of the game, and experimental branch. And as you can see, use it at your own risk, so if anything happens, they are not responsible. It just sometimes something can happen, but so far I've never heard of anybody like really anything bad happening. Just back up your save game in case anything does happen, and then just choose experimental over here. It will maybe download something real quickly, and then you can just start the game and have the industrial washing machine to try out. Hello everybody. This is a quick guide for the new experimental branch update. It's for now on the experimental branch, but it will definitely relatively soon probably come into the full game for Cache Cleaner Simulator. And in this update, the big thing we got is this beautiful machine over here, which is a huge washing machine, as you can see, which allows you to wash stuff like, for example, if you have a dirty backpack over here, they are all new, but if you have like a dirty backpack or stuff like that, something dirty that you would normally burn because you just couldn't really use it, you can now just throw them in here and just let this machine do the work, and now then it's clean, you can use it again, and that's a great way for so. And second of all, then we have different modes over here, as you can see. Let me just wait a second until the sun is gone over here. There we go. You have ink cleaning, as you can see. It's filled. I recently just filled it up. I'm going to show you how to do that. Relatively simple. Then we have mark removal. Goo dissolving. Goo is a new type of dirt kind of that they have. Over here, I have a new type of chemical dirt called goo. To clean it, you need an anti-goo detergent or foam. It is very rare and appears after level 17, so you need to be level 17 to unlock missions with this type of stuff. And you can wash marked money with special foam or detergent. So if you have money that's marked by the FDI, for example, then you can throw that money in there, and it will work perfectly and just clean the money so that it's just normal money basically, and you can normally use it. Don't do that though, because don't do it unless you have, for example, like a full pallet of money. For example, over here I have all of the marked money. This is the money that's not yet sorted. These are the unmarked bills, gang bills, FDI bills, and police bills. And for example, let's say the FDI bills were full, the palette is full, then I would just take a part of the palette and just throw it in there to wash it clean, so I have normal money again. And over here, these are the detergents that you can buy in the shop that you need. There are 3 types of detergents as well as foam. You have mark remover foam, goo dissolver foam, and one more over here, ink cleaner foam sprayer. Those 3 are, as you can see, for the workstation. And then there are also 3 new ones that are the ink cleaner liquid detergent, the goo dissolver liquid detergent, and the mark remover liquid detergent. This is the ink cleaner, the mark remover, and the goo dissolver. And now I'm going to show you just how it works. I'm going to put it on ink cleaning because I have quite some ink to clean. Open this one, and then you just would take this, for example, and just fill it in here, pour the liquid in here. As you can see, 10 rounds of washing probably that I can do. And it costs a certain amount of coins. So now there is also a use for the coins finally, more or less. Which is great because there wasn't really a use for coins before. But for now, let's just, let me just show this over here real quick. Perfect. Going to pick you up soon. And now I'm just going to take some coins. Let's just take this one. As you can see, it's not a lot of coins, so you will have more than enough coins if you've saved them like me. Even if you didn't, it won't take long to clean it, to do that. Let's just take it all. I'm very interested in checking out how much can go in there, because I haven't tried this myself yet. 1, 2, 3, but it seems to be quite a lot. Yes, oh yes, it's definitely quite a lot. I don't know the maximum right now, but for now, if you want, you can, for example, I'm probably going to throw all of the money that you see here. Going to take all of this money and throw it in here as well, just to make it clean of ink. And then you just, small lag because of the save. Then you just take the money, for example, 50 cents over here, insert it. And you can take it back if you want to. Oh, it counts as 1 coin, alright. It doesn't, so it's not the amount that's needed, it's just the 5 coins in general, alright. Then let me just take 4 more real quick. I thought it was just a certain amount. Alright, got 5. And let's throw all 5 in there. Doesn't matter which 5, I think, so there we go, now it's green. And now let's start it. Now this will take roughly 2 minutes, so I'm just going to speed this up. And we are back. We finished the cleaning. Now let's just eject it. It's thrown out, and now it's all clean. As you can see, there's no ink on it anymore, and now you can just throw it over here into the good old washing machine, the dryer, and just let it clean. And now, as you can see, there are still 9 more fillings for the ink cleaning. What I'm just going to do real quickly is, for example, take the mark and just, so it does not switch apparently. Alright, interesting. I thought it might just take this one out and reset it, but apparently not. Wanted to try that real quick. But as you can see, one bottle of those is just 10 full cleanings, so 10 cleanings of this basically. And then you can just throw it all in there and clean it all. For example, I'm going to just use the ink cleaning to just throw all of this money in there to just clean it real good. And then I'm going to probably do the same with the marked stuff, with some of my marked money as well. And then the goo dissolving, I don't have any missions that do use goo right now. But I can take a look, maybe, I don't know if it's like a special mission that will just say clean the goo or something like that. Or if it's just a special, or if it's just a cleaning mission where you just need to clean the money. I'm just going to make a cut here if I'm just going to sleep a bit and see some different missions and see if I can find it. If I can't find it in a couple of minutes or something, then I'm just going to tell you. But I'm just going to very quickly see if I can find a mission that's a goo cleaning mission, so to say. There we go, I found it. Hallelujah. No goo contaminated money. I'm just going to accept this mission real quick. I'm just going to set for delivery, so it's up here. No goo contaminated money. As you can see, we have the backpacks, the suitcases full of money over here. Let me just open it. Oh yeah, that's definitely a different type of money, holy shit. Yeah, so this is the goo type of money, and now you can, for example, let's just take one stack of it. You can either throw it up there on the washing machine, or also, if you want to, over here, and then take the goo dissolver spray. Goo of unknown origin from banknotes, apply the foam to dissolve the green goo, or gently scrub with a sponge for instant results. So what you can basically do is just throw it on here. You can see over here, perfect. And then just use the ink and grime sponge, clean it, or also just wait if you want to. So just wait a couple of minutes until it's all cleaned. As you can see, now it's clean. I would personally, if you can, probably recommend you to just throw it in the ink deterrent machine. I'm just going to wait real quickly and wait until it finished cleaning, and I'm just going to put a timer up on screen on how long it takes to clean it, because I'm interested in how long this will take in comparison to the cleaning machine. I would guess that this will probably take a little bit longer, but so far it does not look like it will take too much longer or longer in any way, but we will see. There we go, it's all clean, which is surprising. It did not take long at all for it to clean. In my opinion, it's actually faster than the machine. Maybe it's just, let me just take a look at how long the machine would take. Because I think there are different times. For example, ink cleaning is, yeah, for example, goo dissolving, it's 2 minutes. That was, I have a feeling that wasn't 2 minutes, personally. But that's just me. But now I have all of this not goo contaminated money. But of course, it's a lot faster if you have just a lot of money. But if it's just a little bit of money, it's probably actually faster to do it just in the workbench over here. But in 99% of cases, I would say just put all of the money into the goo dissolving machine. Now let me just see if there's anything else. Yeah, there were some bug fixes, but nothing too big. Nothing interesting, I would say. And that seems to be it So now, as you can see, if you want to, for example... it's a different... Alright, now I understand, alright, I just noticed it. You can basically fill up the goo dissolving. Let me just pour all of it in here. Great, and then we have the mark dissolver, which is only active if you have the... the mark removal, there we go. And let's just fill this up as well. Perfect. And the basic laundry, what does this one do? Oh, very interesting thing that I just noticed. I put the two in my backpack to throw them into the incinerator, but they instantly disappeared. That's actually very nice. This way you don't need to run back and forth. You can just, if it's empty, you just put it in your inventory and it automatically gets destroyed, basically. Very good, very good. And eject, yes, of course. But basic laundry, it does not seem like it needs a detergent. Let me just... Either it does not need a detergent, or let me just take some... Let me just take you... Let me just test it if it needs a detergent. I think it does, but then I don't really understand why there is no detergent in shop for that. There we go. Just take you. And let me just show you in there. Alright, it seems like it does not need a detergent. Or I'm just stupid. That could be a... Let me just stop this. It does not look like it needs a detergent, apparently. Good to know. I mean, you can just go to this one. Nah, I think it does not need a detergent. I'm going to just see and try out some more, and if anything changes in that regard, I will just put it in a pinned comment down below. So just so you know. But that's the inked washing machine, which allows you to just clean everything basically. And also, as you can see, allows you to put a lot more stuff in there. So you can just feel free to try it out. And then if it's dirty like this one, obviously, or wet, not dirty, you can probably just put it into the dryer as well. I have never tried it, but maybe you can do that. I mean, we can just try it out. Just see if that's actually working. If it does anything. Let's see. Just put you over here for now. Going to sort you later. And does it do anything? Yes. Seems to be working. Great. So just if you have dirty stuff lying around, just throw it into the washer and then put it all into the dryer to clean it up. Good to know. But that's it for now for this video. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments down below and I will do my very best to answer them as soon as I can.